Imagine you're holding a delicious slice of pizza. Your mouth waters in anticipation. This is the first step in an incredible journey, digestion. As you bite into the pizza, your teeth get to work, breaking down the food into smaller pieces. This is mechanical digestion, but there's more happening than you might realize. Your saliva glands are springing into action, producing saliva that mixes with the chewed food. Saliva isn't just water. It contains special chemicals called enzymes. These enzymes start breaking down the carbohydrates in the pizza crust, like microscopic Pac-Mans. Think of these enzymes as tiny scissors, snipping the long chains of carbohydrates into smaller, more manageable pieces. This process is chemical digestion. The combination of chewing and enzyme action turns the pizza into a mushy ball called a bolus, ready for the next stage of its journey. After swallowing, the bolus of pizza embarks on a one-way trip down your esophagus. This muscular tube connects your mouth to your stomach like a slide in a playground. But instead of gravity, muscle contractions propel the food downward. This process, called peristalsis, is a series of coordinated squeezes and relaxations of the esophageal muscles. Imagine squeezing a tube of toothpaste. That's similar to how peristalsis works. This ensures the food moves in the right direction, even if you're upside down. The journey down the esophagus is surprisingly quick, taking only about 10 seconds. At the end of this muscular slide lies a tightly shut door, a muscular valve called the lower esophageal sphincter. This sphincter opens just long enough to let the bolus slip into the stomach before closing tightly, preventing any backflow. The stomach, a muscular J-shaped organ, is where the real digestive action ramps up. Think of it as a powerful mixer, churning and churning the bolus with gastric juices, a potent cocktail of enzymes and hydrochloric acid. This acid bath isn't for the faint of heart. It's strong enough to dissolve some metals. But don't worry, your stomach lining is designed to withstand this corrosive environment. The acid breaks down proteins in the pizza, like pepperoni and cheese, into smaller molecules. Meanwhile, enzymes like pepsin continue the work of dismantling proteins, chopping them into even tinier pieces. This churning acidic environment transforms the bolus into a thick, creamy liquid called chyme. The stomach gradually releases this chyme into the small intestine, the next stop on our digestive adventure. Section 4. Aided by allies liver, pancreas, and the small intestine. As the chyme squirts out of the stomach, it enters the small intestine, a 20-foot-long coiled tube. Don't let the name fool you. The small intestine plays a big role in digestion. Here, the chyme gets help from two important organs, the liver and the pancreas. The liver, like a master chemist, produces bile, a yellowish-green liquid that acts like a detergent. Bile breaks down fats in the pizza, such as those in the cheese, into smaller droplets, making them easier to digest. The pancreas, another vital organ, secretes a cocktail of enzymes into the small intestine. These enzymes further break down carbohydrates, proteins, and fats into even smaller components. This teamwork between the small intestine, liver, and pancreas ensures that the pizza is thoroughly broken down, ready for the next crucial step: absorption. Section 5. Soaking up the goodness: absorption in the small intestine. The small intestine is where the real magic of digestion happens: nutrient absorption. Imagine the small intestine's lining as a plush carpet with millions of tiny, finger-like projections called villi. These villi increase the surface area for absorption, much like a sponge soaking up water. As the chyme travels through the small intestine, these villi act like tiny vacuum cleaners, sucking up nutrients from their broken-down food. Vitamins, minerals, carbohydrates, proteins, and fats are all absorbed into the bloodstream through these villi. The bloodstream then acts like a delivery service, transporting these vital nutrients to different parts of the body, providing energy and building blocks for growth and repair. Peristalsis continues in the small intestine, propelling the remaining indigestible matter towards the large intestine. Section 6. The final act: large intestine to exit. The journey's almost over for what's left of that pizza. The remaining matter, mostly fiber and water, enters the large intestine, a wider tube about 5 feet long. The large intestine's main job is to absorb water and electrolytes from the indigestible material. Think of it like a recycling plant, reclaiming valuable water from the waste. As water is absorbed, the waste transforms into a more solid form, what we know as poop. Trillions of bacteria reside in the large intestine, playing a crucial role in breaking down any remaining food particles and producing certain vitamins. Finally, the waste is stored in the rectum, the last part of the large intestine, until it's time for elimination through the anus, and so ends the incredible journey of digestion, from a delicious slice of pizza to the expulsion of waste. This complex and efficient process ensures our bodies get the nutrients they need to thrive. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
Hit the notification bell to get instant updates on our next post.